Hey there, ready to unlock some serious self-love power?
Hmm.
Today we're diving into something that might sound a little woo-woo at first, but stick with me because there's some fascinating science behind it.
Okay.
We've got a 21-day self-love affirmation script.
Okay.
Basically, it's designed to be listened to daily,
Right.
complete with soothing music and visuals, the whole relaxation package.
Uh-huh.
The big idea here is that by consistently repeating these affirmations, you can actually reprogram your brain
Interesting.
for more self-love, confidence, and all that good stuff.
It might sound surprising, but there's a real neurological basis for this.
Oh, wow.
It all comes down to neuroplasticity,
Okay.
which is essentially the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout our lives.
Right.
You know how if you learn a new language
Mhm.
or pick up a musical instrument, the more you practice,
Right.
the stronger those connections in your brain become?
Yeah, totally.
Well, affirmations work in a similar way,
Okay.
strengthening the neural pathways associated with positive self-perception.
Okay, so it's not just wishful thinking.
Right.
There's actual science backing this up.
Exactly.
But before we get too deep into the brain stuff,
Yeah.
I'm curious about the script itself.
Okay.
What's the format like?
The script is structured to create a really calming and receptive mental state.
Okay.
Think soothing music, maybe some peaceful nature visuals, that kind of vibe.
I like it already.
Each affirmation is repeated twice, giving you a chance to really absorb the words and even repeat them to yourself,
Oh, cool.
either silently or out loud.
I like that it encourages active participation. Instead of
Yeah.
just passively listening, you're really engaging with the affirmations.
Exactly.
Now, you mentioned this is a 21-day program.
Yes.
Is that number significant or just a random choice?
It's interesting you ask that.
Mm.
21 days is often cited as the minimum amount of time needed to form a new habit.
Okay.
While the exact science is still debated,
Right.
there's definitely something to be said for consistency and repetition when it comes to rewiring those neural pathways. Think about it this way. If you were trying to build a muscle,
Yeah.
you wouldn't expect to see results after just one workout, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You need to consistently put in the effort over time.
Right.
It's the same with our brains and our thought patterns.
Consistency is key.
Got it.
Absolutely. But let's be honest, some people might be rolling their eyes at this whole affirmation thing,
Uh-huh.
thinking it's a bit too simplistic or even cheesy.
Yeah, I understand the skepticism,
Right.
but I think it's important to remember that affirmations aren't magic spells.
Okay.
They're tools, and like any tool,
Hmm.
their effectiveness depends on how you use them.
That makes sense.
Simply repeating words without any real intention or emotional connection probably won't do much.
Yeah.
But when you combine affirmations with genuine self-reflection and a desire for positive change,
Okay.
they can be incredibly powerful.
Right.
Think of them as a way to consciously direct your thoughts and create new, more empowering mental habits.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not about just blindly repeating words. It's about using affirmations as a way to intentionally shift your mindset.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the content of the script.
Okay.
What are some of the key themes we see in these affirmations?
The affirmations in the script touch on a wide range of themes related to self-love.
Okay.
You'll find affirmations focused on self-acceptance, self-respect,
nice.
embracing your beauty, cultivating confidence,
Yeah.
recognizing your worthiness,
Oh.
tapping into your inner power and resilience.
Wow.
It's really comprehensive.
Wow. That's quite a range.
Yeah.
Do any specific affirmations stand out to you as particularly powerful or unique?
Absolutely.
Okay.
One that I find particularly striking is, I am radiant.
Hmm.
I am beautiful.
Okay.
It directly challenges those negative self-perceptions we often struggle with and encourages a shift towards embracing and celebrating our own unique beauty.
Wow.
Another one that resonates with me is, my worth is innate and cannot be taken away.
I like that one.
This speaks to our inherent value as human beings, independent of external achievements or opinions.
Right.
I think a lot of us get caught up in tying our self-worth to what we do or how others perceive us.
Definitely.
So this affirmation is a powerful reminder of our inherent value.
Those are great examples.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to others and focusing on what we lack.
Mm.
These affirmations are like a gentle nudge to focus on our own strengths and appreciate our unique qualities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They help to shift our perspective from a place of lack to a place of abundance and self-love.
I love that.
And it's not just about feeling good in the moment.
Oh.
These affirmations are designed to create lasting change by gradually rewiring those neural pathways associated with self-perception.
Powerful stuff.
It is.
So we've talked about the structure of the script and some of the key themes and affirmations.
Right.
But what about the potential benefits? I mean,
Yeah.
what can someone realistically expect to experience from incorporating these affirmations into their daily life?
Yeah. The potential benefits are really quite vast
Okay.
and can extend to various aspects of your life.
Hmm.
Think about it if you start to genuinely believe in your worthiness
Mm-hmm.
and embrace your strengths.
Right.
That can have a ripple effect on your confidence,
Yeah.
your relationships, even your career.
Wow.
It's not just about feeling good.
Okay.
It's about empowering yourself to show up differently in the world.
So it's about more than just a temporary mood boost.
Yeah,
It's about creating lasting change from the inside out.
precisely.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine someone who constantly struggles with self-doubt.
Right.
By insistently affirming their capabilities and worth,
Mm-hmm.
they might start making different choices,
Okay.
taking more risks or speaking up more confidently in meetings.
Interesting.
This shift in mindset can lead to new opportunities and a greater sense of fulfillment.
It's like those affirmations become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Right.
You start to believe in yourself,
Exact.
and then you act in ways that reflect that belief.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And it's not just limited to our internal world.
Well,
Studies have shown that practicing self-love can also improve our relationships with others.
okay.
When we feel good about ourselves,
Right.
we're more likely to treat others with kindness and compassion.
Mm.
We're also less likely to project our insecurities onto them or get caught up in unhealthy dynamics.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's like the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Right.
If you're not taking care of your own emotional well-being,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to be truly present and supportive for others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Self-love is the foundation for healthy and fulfilling relationships. And let's not forget the impact on our physical health.
Okay.
There's growing research suggesting a strong link between a positive self-image and a stronger immune system.
Wow.
Some studies even suggest that practicing self-love can reduce the risk of certain diseases.
Wow. So the benefits really are multifaceted.
They are.
Emotional, mental, relational, and even physical.
Mhm.
It sounds like a holistic approach to well-being,
It is.
but I'm also curious,
Yeah.
is there a risk of affirmations becoming just empty words if someone doesn't truly believe them? I mean, can you really trick your brain into believing something it doesn't?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it brings us back to the importance of intention.
Right.
Repeating affirmations without any real feeling or belief behind them
Mm-hmm.
probably won't lead to much lasting change.
Okay.
It's like going through the motions without putting your heart into it.
I see.
The key is to approach affirmations with an open mind and a genuine desire for growth.
Okay.
Think of them as a starting point,
Sure.
a way to gently nudge your thoughts in a more positive direction.
So it's not about forcing yourself to believe something that feels completely untrue.
Right.
It's more about using affirmations as a tool to cultivate a more positive and compassionate inner dialogue.
Precisely.
Okay.
It's about planting seeds of self-love and nurturing them over time.
I like that.
And remember, neuroplasticity is an ongoing process. Right. Our brains are constantly changing and adapting, so even small shifts in our thinking can have a significant impact over time.
This all makes sense.
Yeah.
But what about people who are already pretty comfortable with self-love practices?
Okay.
Could this script still offer something new for them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This script isn't just for beginners.
Right.
Even those who are well-versed in self-love can benefit from the structured format and the carefully crafted affirmations.
Okay.
Think of it as a way to deepen your practice, discover new insights about yourself, or simply reinforce those positive beliefs you've already cultivated.
Okay, so whether you're a seasoned self-love guru or just starting out,
Right.
this script could be a valuable tool.
Exactly.
Now, we've been focusing a lot on this specific 21-day script, but I'm wondering if there are other ways someone could incorporate affirmations into their life beyond just listening to a recording.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Think of the script as a jumping off point. There are tons of creative ways to integrate affirmations into your daily routine.
Such as?
You could write them down in a journal,
Okay.
create personalized affirmations that speak to your specific goals and challenges, or even use them in specific situations where you need a boost of confidence or motivation.
I love the idea of personalized affirmations. It makes it even more intentional and impactful.
Absolutely.
Can you give us an example of what that might look like?
Sure. Let's say you're working on building confidence in your professional life.
Right.
Instead of just repeating a general affirmation like, I am confident,
Okay.
you could create a more specific affirmation that targets your specific work challenges. Something like, I am a capable and valuable member of this team,
Yeah.
or I trust my expertise and have valuable insights to share.
Those are great examples.
Yeah.
It's like tailoring the tool to fit your unique needs and goals.
Exactly.
And what about using affirmations in specific situations? You mentioned that earlier.
Imagine you're feeling anxious before a big presentation.
Okay.
You could repeat an affirmation like, I am calm and prepared, or my voice matters and I have something valuable to share.
Right.
It's like having a mental toolbox of affirmations that you can pull from whenever you need them.
So it's not just about passively listening to a recording.
Right.
It's about actively using affirmations as a tool to navigate challenges and cultivate a more positive mindset.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the more you use them, the more natural and integrated they become.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like training your brain to default to a more positive and self-loving state.
Wow. This has been a fascinating deep dive into the world of affirmations.
It has.
I'm definitely feeling inspired to start incorporating them into my own life more intentionally.
I think you should
Yeah.
give it a try.
It's like we've been talking about. It's not about denying the challenges or pretending everything is perfect.
Right.
It's about equipping ourselves with the tools to navigate those challenges with more self-compassion and resilience.
Exactly. And as you've highlighted,
Yeah.
even small changes can have a big impact over time.
For sure.
It's not about overnight transformations. It's about those consistent, intentional shifts in our thinking that gradually lead to lasting change.
Think of it like tending a garden.
I like that.
You plant seeds,
Right.
you nurture them, and you patiently wait for them to blossom.
Yeah,
Self-love is very much the same. It
absolutely.
requires ongoing care and attention, but the rewards are well worth the effort.
I agree.
So for our listener who might be feeling a bit overwhelmed by all this information, what's the one key takeaway you hope they walk away with?
I hope they walk away feeling empowered to explore the world of affirmations and discover what resonates with them.
Okay.
It's not about finding the perfect affirmations or adhering to a rigid routine.
Right.
It's about finding what feels authentic and supportive for you in your unique journey.
That's such an important point. It's about making this practice your own
Exactly.
and using it as a tool to support your personal growth and well-being.
Right.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
here's a final question for our listener to ponder.
Okay. Sure.
How might incorporating even one of these affirmations into your daily routine shift your self-perception and influence your actions?
Perhaps it will help you embrace your imperfections with more kindness. Or maybe it will give you the confidence to pursue a dream you've been putting off.
I love that.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
They are.
Remember, you have the power to shape your reality, starting with your thoughts. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Experiment with affirmations. Discover what works for you, and watch as your self-love blossoms.
Beautiful.